what's up, everybody? Welcome to Offbeat. This your boy, Jack Analog. We have two special guests. This is a special edition right here. It's the first time I've actually interviewed a platform. We talking to the creators of the Producers Corner, my guy,
Sir.
Mass Connect,
What up,
and
what up, what up?
Rocco. What's up, fellas? How y'all doing today, man? This is where it started, right here. This is where that started, just so y'all know. Know what I'm saying?
Got Geology in the building too. We in his studio.
Yeah. Geology was because right now they in VA, you know what I'm saying? They in Suffolk at my man Geology crib. Know what I mean? Gracious host, know what I mean? He hosted the Producers Corner they did Saturday. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Yep. So
Yeah.
You know, first question, man, is actually before we get into what inspired you, how did y'all meet? How did you two meet, actually?
Tell you.
Always tell that story.
Shout out to my sister, Melissa. Her boyfriend at the moment, soon to be husband, now ex-husband. She said my boyfriend raps. And I'm a DJ, and I'm starting to make music at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
He said he was in a group, he's on me here to tape and everything. And then he came through one time, and Rocco knows what I'm gonna say. I met Rocco. He came downstairs. So I think it was you, Mike Murray, and him for the first time. Came downstairs in my basement.
Shout out Miggity, my man.
Yeah. Shout out to Kevin. Yeah, and he had the Philly Blunt shirt on. I always remember that to this day.
He'd be trying to make fun of my Philly Blunt.
He had the Philly Blunt shirt, but no, we met.
I just happen to wear it all the time. Every time he's seen me, you know what I'm saying? I ain't wear like every type shit. I wasn't dirty.
Yeah, we met. He might have had like 4 of them or something. I don't know. But we met, and and then he came back another time by himself with a whole bunch of records. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if we recorded something or not. I don't remember. I don't remember because I had a little 2.5 Casio. It was a on Radio Shack one realistic keyboard 4-track, and we was like, we want to try to do something, but we didn't do it. We kept being in touch here and there. And then like 95, when I moved somewhere else, I was doing this thing called The Journey, and I had him come get on it. And he was, I believe, the 3rd MC on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then from there on, we were same thing. We would not see each other here and there.
So let me backtrack a little bit, right?
All right.
Okay. So one of my best friends, my partners I rhyme with, was dating his sister, right?
Mm-hmm.
They eventually married, had children and stuff. But, before that, when you're going through the relationship stage and shit like that, can't find your man sometimes. His sister be calling me like,
I know you trying to throw that out.
I know about that.
And then she'd have him call me. She'd have Master Net call me sometime.
I don't remember.
And he was like, yo, where my Source magazine at? I'm like, dog, you really called me about a Source magazine?
Did I lend you a Source magazine?
Yeah, you did lend me a Source
magazine. Did you ever give it back?
I
gave it back. You kept calling me about that damn
I don't
magazine.
remember, you guys. He remembers. I remember things he don't remember. You know what I'm saying? But then what happened was later on, I ended up living in this condo. I mean, we recorded again something when I lived in Springfield, Massachusetts. Remember we did the What's the Deal? You know what I mean? And then later on, we started connecting, and we started forming this, we recorded this, we was a crew, DOS, and we started recording a bunch of stuff together, and then doing the radio station at the same time. And he would come up to the radio station, like when we're doing the station, because he had to work second shift. So he would come up after his work and hang out with us, because we started at midnight to 3. And then we would build and build and build to the point where we stopped doing the radio station. And then we tried to do the radio station on the internet for a little while, for maybe a year or so. And then we stopped, and they're like, what we going to do now? Let's come up with different ideas. We had a thing called That's That Shit. We was going to try to do different things. And then the Producers Corner just happened. You know what I mean? I came up with the idea. I came up with the name, made it a Facebook page. You know what I mean? And then I said, yo, Rocco, let's do some episodes with sample challenges and shit. It was me, him, our boy Grimes, and our boy Rob. We started doing it.
MF Sways.
Sways ended up doing the logo for us after, you know what I mean? And then we did it, and then me and Rocco just kept going.
Rise and Fall.
Yep, Rise and Fall. we kept going on our own doing it. You know what I mean? Because we was on the point where even when we was doing the radio, we're sick of depending on other people not coming or coming. So we just kept doing it. You know what I mean? And to this point, and then we just kept doing it and doing it from one room to another room, to go in here, to go in there. You know what I mean? And keep doing it every week. We was actually doing it every week till last year when we took a couple weeks off from breaks. And you know what I'm saying? Every week, every, you know what I mean? Every week. Like if he was going to he went somewhere with his wife somewhere, and I had to do it without him. Then he did it when he was with her. I remember he was sitting in the chair by the pool. He was still doing it while he was out there.
I did Mexico. I did.
Yeah.
Hey, so all right, because you saying like every week, right? But I don't think people really understand what you mean when you say that.
Every
You gotta let them know, like
every Saturday since September 2017. We've been doing it every Saturday.
There you go.
If we missed a Saturday, we would do it on a Sunday. We actually started it on Friday nights, but we were doing it every week. You know what I'm saying? Unless something was a reason. It was like one week where we didn't do it, but there still was a sample challenge and there still was a post. We just didn't do the show.
Yeah, sometimes we did Sunday service. You know what I'm saying? And as the years went on, we restructured it so we could accommodate the international producers and shit like that. So like he was saying, we was doing the fire set, we was playing independent underground radio. So we had to figure out something else once they kicked us off of there. You know what I mean? Shout out WC. What is
whatever. Who cares?
Whatever.
Who cares?
Anyway, but
no plug.
WC, yeah.
Yeah.
Unplug. I'll hold the plug.
Yo, that's crucial, man. So
y'all we just found a way to pour into other, you know what I'm saying, other artists, other producers.
But y'all was actually trying to work together way before
we
the
actually
producers.
did an album before. We was doing an album when we was on the radio time, and you know what I mean? We did an album together. You know what I mean? And, you know, we're like brothers. Like, you see us on the show, what we'll be arguing, you'll be thinking we hating each other. That's just how we are. We're brothers. I could get on his nerves and he could get on my nerves, and it's just what happens. And we'll both get on each other's nerves. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I laugh at both of y'all, so.
Yeah, at the end of the day. And you know what I mean? And I'm like, I'm not even realizing that the audience is paying attention to it. You know what I'm saying? Because we get in arguments. We both have our ways, and we're both stubborn. You know what I'm saying?
And honestly, I think that dynamic has translated to some of your other favorite industry podcasts. Because, you know what I mean? I think people be watching us and be taking little elements of our shit. You know what I mean? I ain't going to say no names either, but
we ain't do it on purpose. We ain't say we're going to get on here and argue. You know what I'm saying? It just happened. Like, we disagree on things, but we agree to disagree. You know what I'm saying? So it's good.
Sometimes we be throwing shots.
I mean, but you being yourself, though, and I think that, like you was telling me before, like being genuine, it hit different, you know what I'm saying, than trying to play a role. Because them people that might have, you know, taken a piece or whatever, they still would have to figure out a way to make that dynamic to where it appears to be genuine. Well, you ain't got to worry about that because Rocco going to be Rocco. I know that.
Me too.
The mask gonna be mad, so you know what I'm saying?
We agree with a lot of stuff, and we disagree to agree with a lot of stuff too. You know what I'm saying?
And he cares a lot about certain things, and there's certain things I don't care about.
Yeah,
I mean, but
yeah.
But I mean, in hip hop, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like Jay-Z, Nas, but it ain't. So like, you got Jay-Z, Nas, but then you got that overstep, right? Y'all don't do the overstep, like the stand. You know what I mean? It ain't like that. It's just a natural. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, couple kids in the playground, pop, 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 done. Now y'all friends. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I mean? That's the energy that I'm used to in hip hop.
Like we was arguing at the end of the show, and then later on, if you watch, we was giving each other a hug. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, that's hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd be mad as I'd be mad at a mug. Like, yo, man,
put my hands up because I love him too much. I would just yell, "Fuck you!" and walk away. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, and then as producers, we passionate, right? Like, somebody say something, you like, what? What you say? And then later on, you like, man, won't even that.
I'm sorry. Sometimes I just go home, and when Nikki was around, I'd be like, this dude, man, you know what I'm saying? But nothing I can never say directly to him. It don't be that.
You know what I mean? Because if you don't do that, then people around you, you know what I mean, that try to talk ears, you know what I'm saying? So we know what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We both got
Keep
different visions, but same visions at the same time.
yeah. I mean, that's the part though. Like everybody ain't exactly the same, but it's you deal with your light parts and then, the different parts sometimes they come in where they need to, you know what I'm saying? And that's what keeps it flexible, you know what I'm saying? Because don't nobody want to see people that agree all the time.
Yeah,
You
sometimes
want to see that.
you gotta get reprimanded sometimes, you
We
gotta
won't
get
agree all the
verbally
time.
spanked some.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
won't, you know, we
You gonna
won't.
get talked about sometime, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's gonna be
Hey,
some of the producers talking crap to us too, all in the DMs, like,
How about
I
Glock
do it.
like
it's a
Yeah.
business also at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? We're not trying to really, you know what I mean, do the job aspect of it. Like, you know what I'm saying? We trying to keep it fun at the same
Yeah.
time business, you know what I
Right,
mean?
right. So,
Yeah.
any like future plans, because you guys seem like y'all always kind of constantly try to move, do the next thing.
We
Anything you might want to leak, you know what I'm saying?
we plan that, but one thing about I agree with this too, well, Rocco. We don't want to do something that someone else is doing. So that's why we haven't came
Exactly.
up with a next thing to do next yet. Once we figure that out and we both agree on it, we'll start stepping with it because I don't think we're going to be doing sample challenge 15-year anniversary. We're planning to hit like a certain, and then we're going to do something different. You know what I mean? Because everybody's starting to do what we've been doing. You know what I'm saying? So we're like, once we hit like maybe the 10 years or something, we're going to go to a next step to something else. But we're still going to be Producers Corner. We're still going to do events and all that. We haven't figured that out yet.
Well, I mean, even currently, you know what I'm saying? It's offshoots, you know what I'm saying? Even when we do events, we did Jacksonville, not
Yeah,
Fort
yeah.
Lauderdale. We did beat pong where you had geology across from Murder Meg, so Soul City across from Sound Minds
Yeah.
at the ping pong table, but they was going back and forth, so we called it beat pong. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I put up an extra sample source so you could do extracurricular. Or sometimes I might go live and do shenanigans sometimes and just
Yeah.
play some of y'all beats and, get it off that way. So it's different offshoots that we do, and just to keep it fun, keep it versatile, keep it different a little bit. So not just one thing all the time.
No, I mean, but we continue every week doing the sample challenges,
Yeah.
and then we bring new people in, people stick around, people go, people come back, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The audience is there, you know what I mean? Like you see right here, the audience been rocking this audience like Geology. Geology been with us since a little bit after the 1 year, and he's let us. I came here
Yeah.
7 times. I believe this is his 4th time. You know what I mean? And he always lets. And he's came out there, and every time we went to Florida, we went to France, we went to Spain. He was there every time.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and
Yeah. And also, you know what I'm saying? We just, like we always saying, we trying to keep it fun and lighthearted. We do the Richter scale ratings, you
yeah,
know what I'm saying? We try to keep it, you know what I mean? I would love to implement a game show format for this, if you know what I'm saying, somewhere down the line, just keep it fun. Do
Sound
the
like
rate.
something.
Yeah, we do the
Mm-hmm.
ratings and shit. People, but it's just an element of the show. It's nothing to be taken mad serious. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
I come from different aspects when I do it. You know what I mean? It's the Richter scale. So
Yeah, I see something like some Rocco Bango, you know what I'm saying? That's the name of the show, you know what I'm saying? Rocco Bango, you know what I'm saying?
bingo,
yeah,
yeah.
he just started doing it for fun. Losing people. Then people hit me up like, "Yo, he gave me a 9.2. I got an 8.7." Like people got excited about it and
Hey, no
flow.
joke.
It was all his idea. I didn't know he was gonna start rating stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like that was him. And I don't know how far back and what sample challenge he started doing it at. I don't remember. He just started doing it.
Hey, the one I happened to win, you know what I'm saying? I
Mhm.
was hyped when he gave me a 10. You know what I'm saying? I was good right there. I was done. Like, I got a
Yeah.
10. I'm good. I wasn't even thinking about
Yeah.
winning. Trust me. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, man. Them rings are fun, but it's fun. You know what I mean? I don't take it seriously, but I get a 10. It's like, oh yeah, all right. You know what I mean?
And
Word.
honestly, yo, I'm not trying to belittle nobody. And I said this multiple times on the show. It's just an element of the show. You know what I mean? It's just a lot of people just probably scared to death to get up in here. You know what I mean? just get out here and just display and show your skills. It's about building your skills. It's building a community. It's just building with everybody, building
Yep.
relationships,
Exactly.
Yep.
learning other things, you know what I'm saying? Getting
Yep.
out of your set in the way aspects or
Right.
mindsets. Is
Right.
all that working together, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it's a community,
You
yeah.
click up and do something else. You people join forces and do beats together, submit beats
Right.
and stuff
Hey,
like that.
so for somebody who doesn't know, and for somebody who don't want to get a 0.0 rating, could you explain to the people the process of what the sample challenge consists of?
Okay, well, if you use like industry acapellas and stuff like that, that'll get you disqualified real quick. You get a 0.0 off the rip.
Yeah, if you
So
play the whole thing,
yeah,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Keep it to like 4 bars or something like that.
Scratches or something.
You know what I mean? And if your shit is just straight basura garbage, you get the 0.0. But
Yeah,
you
so
know,
he probably get the most 0.0s 3 times, the most.
yeah,
We might have low about 2 or 4 or 5, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
yeah,
the
but sometimes
zeros is when you throw them acapellas in. You know what I'm saying? Them industry. Yeah, that's a
you know,
yeah.
yeah.
Wow.
prices
Yep.
right. But
Yep.
but you just gotta think about it. Yo, it's like an assignment. It's like doing homework. You know what I mean? It's like think of earthquakes. Sometimes a 6.5 ain't that bad. That still does damage. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
So
Tell them. Tell them.
yeah, it's just certain. It's a sensor in my brain. First of all, you know what I'm saying, and I'm grading off a certain point systems, so to speak, like sample usage, replayability, uh, the mix and arrangement, maybe the style creativity aspect, transitions, and you know what I mean, change ups, stuff of that nature. Did I mention replayability
did they
already?
take too long before you could knock in, you know?
Yeah, the interest,
Intros.
yeah. Yeah, song structure. Some people want to fit so much stuff in there, but the changes don't be on point. It just, you know what I mean? It's like you came in too quick with your transition sometimes. And I know you only got that minute 30, but I needed the sound, intro, the body, verse of it, maybe a bridge, maybe a chorus, and a grand finale, a outro. Get up out of there. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
So, what made you guys come? Because I remember I talked to y'all earlier. Y'all only started with like 1 or 2 samples. So, what made you get up to 8?
We had a record. We had a record first, an album. That was the first sample challenge. I showed them it, and then we found it on YouTube, and everybody used the album. And when we first started, it wasn't a judge. It was who got the most likes. And we actually was doing it on a phone. You know what I'm saying? I mean, accumulated to where it accumulated through time. Like we were first on Facebook. We wasn't like for the first year we was on Facebook. We started YouTube in 2018 time towards the end. You know what I'm saying? Like if you go look, if you didn't see the first 65 episodes, then you're not gonna never see them because Facebook took them all down. You know what I'm saying? We don't even had a
Oh
2 year.
man.
It was in Florida. You know what I'm saying? So we have like the 1 year and the first episode on YouTube, but besides that, it's like 66 and on. You know what I'm saying? And some of them are like we recorded it live with Facebook and recorded it on YouTube and posted it later on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? But right now, ever since we've been rocking every show from like 66 on till now is all there.
Yeah. And so we looking to get the website back up.
Yeah.
It's under construction right now. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Producercorner.net. So we got plans on that. You got, like I mentioned, your fit right now. You know what I'm saying? You get the
Appreciate that.
spread shop. The producer
Got the
corner.
Rocco. What is it, bro? The other shirt. It's the Rocco Richter scale. Oh, that's the show.
Yeah, he was already talking about, yeah.
Hey. I got quiet, like, yo. Yeah, hey, I'm just saying. That's what my man told me.
That's where Mass connects on the other side, where he's doing all the work with the music, and I'm sitting there, and I'm like, yeah. Mass Connect's not doing all the work on the, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo.
That's when I feel like it.
But he's already, that's the shenanigans, yeah.
Hey, that's dope.
But when we allow enough time and where we could get away from our 9 to 5s or whatever, and this is, we could really live off of this, then it'll be a lot more things, a lot more events, we'll travel a lot more, it'd be, we'd love to be able to make a living off of this.
Exactly. We are, you know what I mean? Definitely.
Hey, hopefully one day, a platform might, set off another platform. I notice that's kind of the trend. A platform will actually set off another platform. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. You know what I mean? Right. Yeah. It happens how it happens, bro. Yeah. Right. So, man, now, I told you guys, like, y'all built different, like, to sit and listen to 150 tracks every week, like, like, y'all the only two that do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, even your host, that changes, but y'all two are the constants, right? So, like, I'm looking at, the sample picks, right? Because some of them samples are crazy.
Samples
So, like,
right now,
what?
sample
So,
hunters, yeah.
So, all right. So, I know the Zoom calls, right? But let's go through, a typical week of setting up for the producer's corner.
What we do, there's 9 of us, but we're only going to try to put 8 because if one person misses out, so we will put 8 because if there's 8, if all 8 put in, I won't put mine in. You know what I'm saying? I'll let the 8 put in. Each producer picks one of the sample diggers. You know what I mean? One of their, and then we got a little chat. We put them all in there, and then I put it up, and then that's the post.
Shout out sample diggers.
Yep, and shout out to Scott Lizzie. He'll do the download link for me, and we'll have the download link. You know what I'm saying? So they can either download it or they can sample it off of YouTube.
Yeah. So that's the preparation. We get that. We drop that like on a Saturday before we do the broadcast every Saturday, so producers could get started on that. And then the process, the preparation through the week is just producers doing their videos, we adding it to our stories, we just helping promote them.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah, it's just getting the things I want to get out, you know what I'm saying? Just paying attention to my week's activities, and I bring that to the show as something maybe we could talk about and stuff like that. We just trying to keep it interesting. Things that, like, if we was probably doing a show every day, then we could do current events type things. You know what I'm saying? Talk about what happens on our day-to-day
TPC
lives,
radio,
but,
you know what I mean?
But I like doing it once a week. You know what I'm saying? I don't like being in people's faces all the time.
Yeah, exactly.
So I mean, the benefit of other people's platforms, if something happened, they get on their platform and they could talk about it right then and there. But if your birthday was on Sunday, we don't get to say happy birthday till the next show type shit. So that's what we keep our eye out for. We just try to gather up talk points, and I mean, I do. You know what I'm saying? Just things like that. But basically, we just be sharing all the producers' work. You know what I'm saying? You got guys like Nino Beige. You got Smooth. They drop like 3-4 videos, and there's more out there. Sorry if I don't remember.
People just keep coming, and we repost it. You know what I'm saying? And it reposts on the Facebook, the Instagram. People see it. I don't like, same with Rocco. I don't listen to it. I just post it. You know what I'm saying? Because
just
I don't want
to the story, so I could just bonk.
Yeah. Remember, for people who don't know or are watching this for the first time, what we do is sample challenges. You know what I mean? What we do is we got a playlist on YouTube. If you go onto the Producer's Corner YouTube, you'll see the playlist. There's 8 songs. You may add your own drums, your own bass, your own extra sounds, up to 1 minute and 30 seconds, MP3 only. Only. You know what I mean? And send it to me at DJAYStress, STRESS, at AOL.com by 1 p.m. The latest. So I say noon, Saturday, Eastern USA time. You know what I'm saying? And make sure you put your name, your producer name on that MP3. Not in the email, on the MP3.
Yeah.
And everybody who participates every week will get the new download for the week after the YouTube and a drum pack for just participations. And then if you have 150 beats, you get a top 15. 140, top 14. And it's the winner picks the next winners. He can't pick the winner who picked him or her then. You know what I'm saying? And everybody that sits in that chat gets their picks also.
Yeah. So keep it professional, you know what I'm saying? Make it a record, put your name, put your song title. You know what I'm saying? Submit it to us professionally, just like you would do anybody else. If you were sending it to Apollo Brown, you want him to know your name, you know what I'm saying, and your song title.
It's your brand. Represents you. Yes.
For real.
And don't send us a beat if you did not use the playlist.
And don't do no AI beats either.
Nah. Let's be real. Let's keep it real.
No AI.
Hold up, man. Why we hating on AI, man? Why we hating on AI, man? You know what I mean? I mean, what is that? So
I want to hear the mistakes. I don't want to hear too much perfection all the time.
Because see, here's the thing, right? Because you're saying, you want to, now in one pocket you saying that, but then another pocket you saying like new stuff, like because like all right, I ain't gonna name, but I know a producer that basically take AI and make samples. You know what I mean? Like they make samples, like. And I know I told y'all about that sample AI, but like you could take that joint and make it 70 something flop. And I done heard joints and I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm not advocating either way. I see it as a tool just like an MP or a turntable. That's how I look at it, you know what I'm saying? And as somebody that's want to sell music and understands that, copyright infringement is real and like sync, people like, when you try to do sync license, they not having it. They want 100%. They want you to have 100% of that publishing.
That's
fact. You know what I mean? So that's where, for me, that's where AI plays a role. You know what I'm saying? AI is not going to make my beats ever in life.
That's what I'm saying.
I will challenge AI. Matter of fact, I was in a challenge on Twitter. What was it? Man versus Machine. You know what I'm saying? And I went up against a dude that was a AI. Well, they lied. They told me I was gonna go up against somebody, but I didn't. I went up against another dope dude. You know what I'm saying? But the plan was to go up against AI. You know what I mean? Because I'll destroy AI any kind of way. My wife trying to call me.
That's all right. We could do another continuing another time. You know what I'm saying?
Well, y'all about to dip out anyway, right?
Yeah, we got a flight to catch.
And this is heating up. You know what I'm saying? Now,
I know. I told you. That's why I was saying that. I was trying to say that, but we're up here now. We're looking at your house.
We'll do a part 2. You know, me and Rocco get together in Connecticut. We'll do a
part. It's gonna be a part 7.
You got geology in the building.
Yo, peace to G, man. I respect, man. You know what I mean? Great hostess, man. Greatest hostess. Greatest.
Most gracious.
Yes. Greatest and gracious, yes.
My brother, man. Love is love, man.
Yo doubt, man. But hey, man, I appreciate you guys, man. Y'all have a safe trip back, man. I'm gonna hit you up and I'm gonna jump on this sample. You know what I'm saying?
So if you're on the
sometime this week and get mine in. You know what I'm saying?
The Producer's Corner YouTube, subscribe.
YouTube/The Producer's Corner.
You subscribe
every Saturday.
Why?
Be sure to subscribe so you can get these vibes.
No doubt.
I ain't taking.
And hit that bell, let you know when we're live. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, hit the Instagram, Producer's Corner Instagram. We got the Producer's Corner Facebook. We got the Producer's Corner TikTok. We got Producer's Corner Twitch. All of it's out there. We got the Producer's Corner Discord. You know what I'm saying? We got all of it. You know what I mean? But our main aims is the YouTube and the Instagram. Hit Rocco Instagram. Tell Rocco.
Rock Cornelius, just like it's spelled on the screen. I hope you can see it on the screen. ROCKO RNELIUS.
Yep.
Word.
D Williams on Facebook.
Rocco D Williams on Facebook.
There you go. And TikTok?
TikTok, Rocco it is. Rocco.it is. See, I'm not an industry dude, bro. I just change up all my handles. People will be going against me like, yo, you need the same thing across the board. No,
nah, fine. I just tell them to find it.
I don't care, man.
Just need something to give. Just need something to give them, dog. That's
not
it.
industry, you see me?
Know what I'm saying?
All right,
hey, bro, I appreciate y'all. Know what I mean? We're going to do this again. Know what I'm saying? And like my man Sway Boogie told me how to end it, and y'all know where this came from. Peace.
Peace.
Little more, y'all.